Hey everyone, it's Kelly. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I decorate my home for Halloween without switching out my entire fall decor. We go big outdoors for Halloween. We are a Halloween family. I've always loved Halloween. You cannot change my mind. So I wanted to keep indoors a little more toned down. I found so many good Halloween items at Goodwill this year. If you guys haven't been, you should go check it out. You're gonna see some of them in today's video, and then you will also see some in my next video when we decorate outside for Halloween. If you guys are wondering why I'm sitting on my stairs, it's because every angle that I tried to shoot in my house, you could see all of the Halloween decor behind me that I've been working on all week for this video. So this is the only space that I could sit in without spoiling it for you guys. I'll also be throwing in a few Halloween DIYs that I'm hoping you're gonna love. All right guys, let's get into this video, starting with my entryway. If you guys watched my entryway fall decorate with me video, then you'll remember me complaining about the framed print that I ordered from Etsy that was just too small for that space. I was looking for something a bit more substantial. So I was more than excited when Tailored Canvases reached out to me and offered me a canvas of my choice. Since I knew I was going to be decorating for Halloween, I immediately started searching their fall and Halloween designs. So a huge thank you to Tailored Canvases for sponsoring today's video, and thank you guys for watching my sponsored content. I really do appreciate it. I am super picky when it comes to collaborations with companies. I get multiple offers a week, and Tailored Canvases is the first one that I agreed to, and you'll see why in a second. I received my canvas yesterday. I was gonna unbox it today, but I was too excited. I just couldn't wait. So I made sure to film it so you could get the full experience. Oh my gosh, you guys, I was blown away as soon as I saw it. The quality is perfection. Everything from the size, which by the way, I ordered a 48 by 24, to the detail in the background of the print. You can see faint shadows of bats and spiders. The canvas material itself is beautifully made and also has a black heavy-duty cardboard backing that gives it a really nice clean look, along with multiple black metal sawtooth picture hangers. They customized it for me, adding the 2019 for the year we moved into our house, also the year we became a family of 4. The overall printing on the canvas is so good that it looks to be painted on, especially from a distance. You can't even tell it's canvas. I couldn't be happier, totally exceeded my expectations. Tailored Canvases creates beautiful, high-quality, personalized canvases that capture your memories and moments, giving you the freedom to add your personal touch and character to enhance the decor of any space in your home. Through Tailored Canvases, you will be connected with the creative world of their designers and artisans for truly unique pieces that help you live in the moment. They have so many categories and designs to choose from, as in bestsellers such as bar and grill, farmhouse, faith, lake and beach. They have interests like family, hobbies, and house type. They also have a room category to simplify choosing a design for a specific space in your home. Occasions such as wedding, retirement, sweet 16, baby shower, graduation, memorial, and then my favorite category, holidays, offering designs for Valentine's Day, Halloween, Christmas, Thanksgiving, Easter, the 4th of July, St. Patrick's Day, Veterans Day, even Mother's Day and Father's Day. The custom canvases are 100% handmade in the USA, supporting local jobs and artists. Love that. They also offer free UPS shipping and a 365-day guarantee. Tailored Canvases is committed to you, offering attention to detail, superior service, honesty, transparency, and doing what's best for their customers and business. If you guys are interested in ordering yourselves a personalized canvas, you can use my discount code KellyM15 to receive 15% off your entire order. Thank you again to Tailored Canvases for my beautifully designed canvas and for sponsoring this video. Okay, so next up, I'm going to be adding a skeleton to our bench that I picked up at Goodwill for $20. She's missing a hand, but that's okay. I'll pay 20 bucks for a full-size skeleton any day. Such a good deal. I'm also going to be dressing her up in this tiered ruffle floor-length skirt that I also found at Goodwill for $5. I will be adding a witch hat to her in a few minutes, but first we're going to add all of her accessories over here in the corner, adding a black cloak found at Goodwill, a few brooms. The larger one is from Michael's, and the 2 smaller ones on the hooks are from the Target dollar spot. I'm giving you guys a sneak peek of the DIY jack-o'-lanterns I made, putting the largest one on this step stool, and then we can't forget her shoes, another $5 score from Goodwill. I saw this plastic gold cat in the Halloween section at Target and immediately decided my witch needed a friend. I wasn't thrilled about the gaudy gold colors, so I repainted it to give it more of a bronze look. In a few minutes, you'll see the full process on another item I painted the exact same way. In this corner behind the front door, I'm going to drape a piece of creepy cloth over the stole. It's basically cheesecloth but packaged for Halloween to use as spiderweb. Another item I found at Goodwill that I thought would be perfect for Halloween was this candelabra, but knew it needed an antique makeover. I saw this at-home process on Pinterest to age brass and metal by making a paste out of vinegar, salt, and flour and letting it sit for hours so that it gives the metal an aged look. Well, that didn't work out too well for me, so then I decided to use Rub and Buff in the antique gold color, but it wasn't sticking. So I gave it a quick spray with some black matte paint and then repeated the process with the Rub and Buff, and to be honest, it wasn't the look I was going for, but to me, it was an improvement from the original color. I'll have to keep my eyes open for a vintage candelabra next time I'm at the thrift stores. I picked up black candles earlier this month, but recently I saw these dark purple tapered candles from Joann's and thought they would be perfect to mix in with all the darker colors I'm adding to my fall decor. If I have candles that aren't standing up straight in the candle holder, I just wrap a piece of foil or two around the bottom and it helps to hold the candle in place. Next up are my dining room shelves and buffet table. We're going to be adding more creepy cloth to both shelves and switching out the taupe candles for the purple ones to add a bit more contrast. Here's the pumpkin DIY I was telling you about earlier. I picked up these pumpkins from Goodwill. They were between $1 and $4 each. I also bought this Rust-Oleum brand can of spray paint in aged copper, gave them each 2 coats, and then used the Spanish copper Rub and Buff to give them contrast and to make them look even more worn and aged. I love this process. It was so easy. You can't mess it up, and considering it only cost me a total of $26 to paint all 4, I love how they turned out. The camera was picking up a more silvery color in this shot, but you'll see moving forward the true color that they really are. So now I'm going to add the copper pumpkins to the shelf while keeping the leaves and pumpkins from my fall decor. Then I'll add some spider web along with a few spiders that I picked up from Target, and then add a flameless candle to each copper pumpkin. For the top shelf, I'll be removing the small wooden houses, and a DIY haunted house will take the place of those. You'll see that shortly, but first we're going to add, you guessed it, more creepy cloth. This DIY really was a lot of fun. I found this birdhouse at Goodwill for $5 and thought it would be so fun to turn into a haunted house. I used my son's Mondo Llama brand paint from Target, and surprisingly, it worked out just fine. I used gray as a base color for the actual house, and for the roof, I used the same color but mixed in a bit more black. I decided everything was too dark, so I went back and lightened up the house by mixing in a bit of white with the gray. After that process, I did a whitewash over the house by using white paint and water. And with the roof, I just did a light coat of gray mixed with water and then sanded it down to make it look a bit more weathered. I then added a few accessories to make the house a bit more spooky by using a skeleton, creepy cloth, spiders, a faux stem, a bag of multiple kinds of moss, a miniature broomstick, and a small faux pumpkin that I sanded down for a more muted look. I added a fairy light strand that I picked up at Michael's and thought it turned out pretty cute. It was definitely a fun project. I found these black ceramic jack-o'-lanterns at Marshall's and didn't even realize they lit up until I started decorating. I added 2 of those along with a black crow that I ordered from Amazon. Those were also a good deal. They were only $15 for a bag of 6. To finish the buffet table decor, I'm going to add a skeleton head that I picked up at Michael's to my tray of pumpkins and add a skeleton hand to my Falstaff canister of wooden utensils. I've never done this before, but I thought it would be fun to add creepy cloth to the chandelier to make it look as though it's covered in spiderweb. This owl is probably my favorite DIY in this entire video. He turned out so good. I was pretty impressed with myself. I found him at Target along with the cat I refinished earlier. We're going to be doing the same process using the antique bronze paint mixed with a bit of black paint to give it that rich bronze color. Once I finished painting 2 coats of that, I used the antique gold rub and buff, applying it with a fan brush to give it dimension, and overall I just think it made it look like an actual bronze sculpture. I added a bit of just the antique gold rub and buff to his eyes to make them stand out a little better when the lights are off in the dining room. He looks so cute perched up there on the chandelier. I just have him balanced on the bottom part, resting up against the middle. So far he hasn't moved, but if he does fall, it's no big deal since he's made of plastic. I found these dried blackbeard wheat stems at Hobby Lobby and thought they would be perfect to add to the dried wheat arrangement on my dining table to bring more of a darker, moodier kind of vibe. For the space by our coffee maker, I added 2 black candles to my soapstone candle holders. I swapped out the terracotta pumpkin for a skull on a tiny cake stand and just moved the pumpkin to the other side of the canvas and added a cauldron mug and ghost mug that I purchased at Target to my wooden mug tree. I purchased this set of bats from Amazon. It comes with 60 bats in 4 different sizes ranging from 3 inches to 12 inches and placed a few of those on the wreath using the double-sided stickers that's included in the set. Then I just placed more of the creepy cloth over both of our kitchen light fixtures to keep it cohesive with the dining room chandelier. I just realized I'm missing footage of me putting together the kitchen island display. No idea where it went, so you'll just have to go to the end of the video to see the finished product. Sorry about that, guys. I found this a wee bit wicked dishcloth at my favorite local home store, Santa's Wrap, and had to get it knowing I would have a witch displayed in our entryway. Or it's describing me. Either way, I had to have it. I continued placing the bats along the cabinet doors and made a bat trail going up the stairs. The kids loved this. My 3-year-old thought it was the coolest decor display I did in the entire house. For both lampshades in the living room, I cut a piece of creepy cloth and draped it around the top edge of the front of the shade so it wasn't anywhere near the light bulb. I frayed the edges a little by pulling on them to come a bit undone and then added a few spiders to each one. I think these look really cool at night and it's so easy to do. For the TV console cabinet, I kept it very simple and just added 2 black candle holders to either side. For the floating shelves in our living room, I'm going to remove a few items I know I won't be using except for the picture frames. I'll be adding spiderweb to both of those and putting them back on the shelf. The first thing I'm going to add are these black Coach candles to my wood candle holders. I found this bronze frog bookend. I think it savors. Sadly, I couldn't find the other one, but I brought this one home anyway. It's so heavy and perfectly complements the witch sitting directly across from it. To that, I added a few thrifted books, a candle holder with a purple tapered candle, this cute pumpkin patch apothecary bottle from a local home store, which I filled with leftover dried wheat stems from our dining table arrangement, and then a creepy ghost statue that my husband wanted to sage before I put it on the shelf, but the sticker on the bottom says it's from Joann's, so I'm sure it's not possessed. For the top shelf, I just added back those frames decorated with spiderweb and the last black ceramic jack-o'-lantern from the set I picked up at Marshall's. It's not shown here, but I ended up adding creepy cloth to both of these shelves that you'll see at the end of this video. And the last area to be decorated and the easiest, most simple display in our home is on our coffee table. I just added a fuzzy spider I found at Walmart and called it good. Okay, everyone, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed decorating the inside of my home for Halloween with me, and I'm really hoping you enjoy the DIYs I created for this video. They were so fun to do and highly recommend you try and recreate them for your own Halloween decor. Don't forget to check thrift stores for Halloween items. You'll be surprised at what you can find at such a great price. Thank you again to Tailored Canvases for sponsoring today's video. I'll have their website linked below for you guys. And don't forget about my discount code if you choose to order a canvas for yourself. I highly suggest you check them out. Their products really are beautifully made. I'm so excited to start checking out all of their Christmas designs. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, please consider doing so, as well as hitting that notification bell. I have more fall videos on the way that I'm sure you'll love to see, as well as my Christmas videos. Yes, guys, it's right around the corner. It will be here before we know it. I'll see you all in the next one.